And here's a video review for Transformers Beast Machines Blast Charge Optimus, or Blast Punch Optimus Primal. Mold-wise, he's a fairly accurate representation of Optimus Primal on Beast Machines. The colors, obviously, he's a lot more yellow and orange than he was on the show. I think just to differentiate him from previous versions of the figure, and to make him stand out a little bit. But as for his actual beast mode, it's the molding is actually fairly accurate. Not exactly accurate, but close. In monkey mode, he does have a little chomping gimmick. Chomp, 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 chomp. But chomp, but chewy chomp, but chewy chomp. Grr. Arg. He does like doing that. He's got the arms and the fingers. But really just pretty much a monkey here. There's not a whole lot to him other than monkey. His arms and legs are opposable. Same old, but there you go. Transformation, not too involved for a monkey to humanoid robot. You want to extend his legs here like that. Flip these feet in and slide them forward, and that gives him his robot toes. Then do the same over here. And then again, extend the leg. You basically want to bend that blue piece all the way down and then bend it up at the second joint right there, just like that. The arms come down. The shoulder pads can come up. You can flip open this chest piece. Open up these panels. Flip his monkey head in. Close those and then rotate this entire piece around like that. Flip up his face. And flip up the torso. Shoulder panels flip up. And then on this hand, you rotate this piece to the outside. Flip up this thumb. And then push his fingers through. And then flip out this thumb, and that gives him his robot hand over here. And again, same thing over here. Turn this around. You'll hear that clicking, and there's his fist extending. Rotate this all around. Same procedure as over there. And there you have him in his robot mode. And again, a fairly accurate representation physically of the character on the show. Not exactly color-wise. He was more, like I said, more gray and dark in Optimus Primal colors. But physically a fairly decent representation. On his back there is a little piece you can flip up and slide out some rocket boosters like he had on the show. And his gimmick in this mode over here, the reason they call him Blast Punch, is right here. You'll see a little groove, and he came with a missile. I had it out just to make transformation easier. You can't spin this around with the missile in, but you click the missile in right there, and basically this right here, you hear that clicking. This acts as a lever, a gear to activate the mechanism. There's his spark crystal here on his side is actually a button. So when you push the button, his forearm spins around. When it reaches a certain point, launches his fist forward and fires the missile. It's not the most amazing gimmick in the world, but it's pretty cool, just the way it winds up and fires that missile. I'm only going to do that once because I don't feel like winding it all up and firing it again, but you get the idea, which is pretty cool. And still gives him, I mean, he can't, his arm isn't quite as posable as this one over here, but he still gets, some decent posability out of this arm. He can still pose his fingers and everything like that. And there you have him. I can give you a real brief size comparison. Again, I'm not dragging a whole lot of figures here in to work with me. I just thought work would be a better place to shoot this high-def video, but there he is, size-wise relation to Alternity Convoy, which I realize is not a figure most people have, and I'm sorry for that. It just happens to be the one I brought with me. But he was a mega class in the Beast Machines, which I think is what they now call Voyager class, although the Voyager class figures are a little bigger than the old Beast Wars mega class figures. But there you have it, Blast Punch Optimus Primal.